thank you, Tommy, for wanting to do an OES Stories video with me.
Of course, I'm happy to be
We've
here.
got almost 73 questions for you here. So, first question, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Tommy Kane. I'm a new English teacher, dorm parent, and varsity lacrosse coach.
Nice. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Nice. How would you rate your week on a scale of 1 to 10?
High after our first formal dorm dinner last night. Really turned a crazy week around. So probably like a solid 8.7.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good number.
Yeah.
What did you have for breakfast today?
I don't eat breakfast.
Ooh. What is your ideal breakfast if you did eat breakfast? Like what would be your splurge breakfast?
Well, I eat breakfast when I'm tired and I really need it. If I don't get a lot of sleep, I eat breakfast. But most days I don't eat breakfast. When I go to a diner and sit by myself, which I do often, and bring a book, I get corned beef hash with 2 eggs, sunny side up, and coffee.
So what is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
I tell my Alexa speaker to turn on NPR.
Nice. Okay, rapid fire questions. Ready? Coffee or tea?
Tea in the morning, coffee in the afternoon.
What is your favorite season?
Fall.
Why?
Because I like dressing for it.
Nice. What's your favorite food?
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers.
Okay, cooking or takeout?
Takeout.
What's the best takeout place?
Taco Bell.
Do you prefer to stay in or go out?
Go out.
Nice. Where's your favorite place to go out?
There's a great music venue not far from where I live in Southeast called the Laurel Thirst Pub.
Nice. What's your favorite movie?
Clerks.
Nice. Favorite song?
Reality Check by No Name.
Are you a night owl or a morning bird?
Morning bird.
What's like the earliest that you've woken up?
4 in the morning.
Nice. What are your thoughts on platypuses?
Big fan.
Nice. Me too. We'll have a riveting discussion about that later. Nikes or Adidas?
Nikes.
Pineapple on pizza? Is it okay?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. Chocolate or vanilla sweets?
Chocolate sweets, yeah, chocolate.
Mountain or beach?
Beach.
Where's your dream vacation?
Probably Napa with my family.
Nice. Where's your favorite place to be?
Home during Thanksgiving.
Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving food?
Stuffing. My grandma's stuffing.
Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I play guitar, bass. I like to run. I watch a lot of sports as well.
Nice. Do you have any hidden talents?
I'm really good at recognizing small actors in parts from other things they've done.
Nice. Do you think you have a celebrity lookalike?
I've been told I have several, but some of the more interesting ones. One time I was in the southernmost part of Ireland, and 2 girls came up to me and talked to me as though I was Jared Leto, but I don't really see that so much.
Interesting. Okay, school-related questions now. What's your favorite part of a weekday at school?
I like first block.
Nice. Do you think that's like the best time to teach a class in?
Yeah, I think because kids come in, I like to think I'm pretty good at getting kids excited for class.
Nice.
So I like the challenge.
What was or is the hardest thing to get used to at OES?
Not having to wear a tie every day. It's cool, but it's a lot to think about.
You're like, what do I wear?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What are you super excited about what are you super excited for this year?
Definitely lacrosse season. I'm also really excited for my junior classes LJPs. I'm really excited to do a graphic novel with my freshmen in a few weeks as well.
Nice. What time do you get home from school?
Depends on the day, but usually around like 5 or so.
Nice. If you could switch jobs with anyone at OES, who would it be?
Probably Pete.
What was your first job ever?
I was a referee for hockey games for like kids.
Wow. How old were you when you did that?
13 or no, younger, like 12. Yeah, 12 or
Wow.
so.
What was your, oh wait, no. Where were you born?
Summit, New Jersey.
Nice. And where did you go to college?
Skidmore College.
What did you major in?
English.
Nice. How would you describe high school you?
A lot quieter than adult me, and much better at pretending he's not not as good at pretending he's not unsure of himself. Double negatives in there.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for your younger self?
Let it rip.
Who is your role model?
Bruce Springsteen.
Nice. Why did you decide to come to OES?
I knew I wanted to move somewhere on the West Coast, and I wanted to work. I'd been at boarding schools, all boarding schools in the middle of nowhere type places, and I wanted to come to a place where I could be an English teacher at a place that cared a lot about academics, but also a lacrosse coach at the same school in a place that felt like it cared about athletics. There's not a lot of day schools like that, so OES felt very unique in that way.
Nice. What is one thing that you didn't expect from OES?
For 80-minute classes to go by so quickly.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You get used to them. What is a lesson that you've learned from lacrosse?
How to be adaptable.
And what got you interested in lacrosse to begin with?
The town I grew up in, it's a really big deal. So I started playing when I was 5 years old because I think the way that a lot of American kids do that with baseball, that's how it was with lacrosse in my hometown.
Nice. How long have you coached lacrosse for?
5 years.
Wow. What's your favorite thing about playing lacrosse?
How it feels really natural, and how it feels comfortable because I've done all of the motions so many times, so it feels very fluid.
Nice. And what's your favorite thing about coaching lacrosse?
My favorite thing about coaching lacrosse is definitely game day. I still get excited the same way that I did when I played. Yeah.
Do you have like a game day meal that like it's a go-to?
When I was in college, my mom would send up like frozen Italian meals from this really good Italian butcher that I went to my whole life.
Nice.
So we'd have like chicken parmesan or like veal parmesan, and then we just make a whole mess of pasta.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, now English teacher related questions.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you decide to become a teacher?
I decided to become a teacher because I wanted to use my degree in some way, but I thought the path for me was going to be coaching, and I had a lot of friends who'd gone to independent schools and said they had a lot of young teachers who were mostly hired to coach, but were, had degrees in content related areas. And I ended up liking the teaching part even more, which is why I stuck with the teaching part mostly.
Nice. As an English teacher, what is one book that you think everyone should read?
One book that everyone should read. Oh, that's hard because you could say some really corny ones. I would say This Is How You Lose Her by Judith Diaz, because it's also my favorite book, but I think especially for high schoolers, I think it puts a lot of love and relationships in perspective.
Nice. Is there one good or great book to movie or movie to book adaptation that you can think of?
No Country for Old Men is the absolute best one.
Nice. What is your favorite genre of books?
Probably like westerns. I've been reading a lot of westerns the last couple of years.
Nice. Have you ever considered writing a book?
Kind of like half-heartedly.
Do you prefer audiobooks versus physical books or ebooks?
Physical books, definitely. I can't read an ebook.
Yeah. What do you think is the perfect drink or snack to have while you're reading?
Tea.
What type of tea do you like?
Barry's Irish breakfast tea with a little bit of milk and 2 sugar cubes.
Yum. If you could interview any author, dead or alive, who would it be?
Probably James Joyce.
And if you could live in the world of any book, which would you choose?
I think it'd be pretty cool to be hanging out with Dorian Gray in London in the 1890s.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
What is your favorite form of literature?
I like short novels.
Yeah.
I think it's cool to write something that's like 200 pages and still gets across everything that a novel should.
Cool. And finally, your 3 closing questions. What is inspiring you right now?
My colleagues are really inspiring to me. It's really cool to work in a place where the physical English office, where I see everyone working and I'm always hearing about what people are doing, and I just work with such inspired educators and people who care so much about the content as well as the kids, and it's really makes me want to be a better teacher every day.
Nice. What are 3 things that you can't live without?
Probably a guitar, tea in the morning probably, and my family.
Nice. And finally, do you have an affirmation for the day?
An affirmation for the day. I do actually. I said it to myself on the way here, but I can't quite remember it. It was do the work and the results will follow. Do the work and the results will follow.
It's a great one. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.